for example 3, it says segment ST is tangent to circle R. What is the radius of circle R? So notice that the right angle's been marked for us here. And again, if it didn't have it marked, the fact that it says ST is tangent to R, R is the circle, so RS must be a radius. Radius and tangent must be perpendicular to one another. Again, we have a right triangle happening here, so a lot of Pythagorean theorem situations in these problems, so kind of have that in the forefront of your mind that maybe the Pythagorean theorem might be useful. And notice that the radius x is the length of SR. RT is this side, which is the hypotenuse. Here's my right angle right here, which makes this my hypotenuse. Notice that the hypotenuse doesn't equal 18, it doesn't equal x. These two pieces together make the hypotenuse. So I'm going to actually add those together. Segment addition postulate, if you recall, if two pieces make up a longer segment, you add them together. So again, these two pieces make the actual hypotenuse length of x plus 18. So if I apply the Pythagorean theorem, leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared, it's going to look like this. X squared, which is this side squared, plus 24 squared, which is this side squared, equals parentheses x plus 18 squared. Okay, so this problem actually brings us back to Algebra 1. We learned how to square binomials in Algebra 1. You may or may not remember a shortcut for that. I'm just going to go with FOIL. So x plus 18 squared means we're multiplying x plus 18 times itself. If I do quick FOIL, first times first gets me x squared. Outside times outside gets me plus 18x. Inside times inside gets me plus 18x. And last times last gets me 18 times 18, which is 324. So this side squared, again, it's a binomial squared. You must do FOIL to square a binomial. Don't fall into the trap of just squaring both pieces here. So first times first, outer, outer, inner, inner, last, last. So gets you 4 objects. If we combine like terms, the end result of this piece here is going to be x squared. 18x plus 18x is plus 36x plus 324. Over on this side, we have x squared, which is, can't do anything to it. And then 24 squared is 476, I believe. I'm going to get a calculator to verify that. 24 squared is, 576, not checked. 576. Notice the difference in structure. This is x all by itself squared, 24 all by itself squared. This is x plus 18 together squared. So again, different structures create different ways of doing things. So all by itself, together, you must do the FOIL technique. Now a nice thing happens here. We have an x squared on the left, we have an x squared on the right, so those x squareds actually cancel out. Imagine, pull this over, change the sign, becomes negative, they're opposites, they cancel. So we're left simply with a real simple linear equation. 576 plus 36 or equals 36x plus 324. The only x object is right there, so I'm going to take the 324 over here. 6 minus 4 is 2, 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 minus 3 is 2. So to get the answer, I got to divide 252 by 36. Get my calculator back out. 252 divided by 36 equals 7. The final thing to do, always when you're going through all this math, it's very important that you answer the question they ask for. Now, they asked for the radius of the radius of R equals x, so what we found was the answer. If they had asked what is the length of RT, RT doesn't equal 7, RT would equal 7 plus 18, which is 25. So just be careful that you do answer the question they asked for. In this case, the equation answered the question, what is the radius of a circle R? The radius is 7, so that's the end of that.